All right, we are live. Let's bring up my screen. Sweet. Gonna go over the day trading ones first, and then we'll get to swing trading afterwards. For those who are in here, Giga Brain, hey, what's up, man? Glad you got the timing right. Definitely gonna add CVS with this triple inside bar on the 4 hour, but let's get to the other stuff first. ES is always glitching. I made it simple. Definitely did. Mike, I'm also live on the Discord, so if you want to talk to me as opposed to just watch my screen on YouTube, whatever works best for you. I'm just going to get through the normal tickers first, and then we'll go over some swing trades. And whatever stocks you guys want me to look at, put it in the chat. All right, let's see. Whoever didn't make money on Friday, I don't know what to tell you. Gotcha. For those in Palantir, your best friend Kramer said that it's going to go to 100, so it's probably going to get shorted. Not financial advice. Also, speaking of which, I forgot to give the intro. My name is Advent, and I'm not a financial advisor. Anything that you guys see in this video or any of my content is not financial advice. Please do your research before you engage in trading, because it does have its risks. Well, if it isn't Miss Lucky herself, whatever tickers you want me to go over, just come off mute or just put it in the chat, and then I will go over it. For those who are watching on YouTube, I'm going to need to get you guys to get those likes up. Hit the thumbs up button or the little like button. I would greatly appreciate it for these free classes that I have for you guys. RTY is always weird. Always got to go to the contract itself just in case. Welcome for those who are just coming in. Whatever tickers you want me to look at to add to the watch list, put it in the chat, please. Palantir to 100. We will definitely see. All right, we got 9 people in here on YouTube, and we got 2 likes. I'm gonna need at least 5 likes, or else I'm not gonna go over swing trading with you guys live. I'll hide my screen until I see that. When I finish up with the day trading ones. For those who are just coming in, hit the thumbs up or the like button. That's all I ask for. 3-1. Y'all gotta back out of the chat and like the thumbs up. Yep. Hey, welcome, Dustin. Hope your weekend has been going great. Let's see. I think you may also need to be signed into YouTube as well to give a like or thumbs up. So if you aren't signed in, definitely do so. 5th like. Very nice. Yeah, I just require 50% participation. So the more people that come in, the more likes we'll need. But right now we're good. Ooh, we got 12 people now and only 5 likes. All right, there we go. Now we're way over 50% participation. Thank you. All right. Dow Jones. For those who trade YM futures, it dawned on me the other day. I'm like, why don't I just take the same setups on the Dow Jones options so I can grow my options account with my futures account at the exact same time? Because I'm going to take the same setups anyway. The only thing I don't like about the Dow Jones ETF is that they have weekly contracts. It's not like I think SPY, QQQ, and IWM expirations are every day, which is fantastic. It's the only thing I don't like about DIA. Hopefully they fix that in the future. Good old Tesla. Hey, Envy. Hey, of course, man. Tesla closed at 420.60. They couldn't just give it 420.69 to make it legendary. Maybe next time. They did close it at 420 though. Can definitely appreciate that. All right, let's see what we got. Also, it's a short week this week due to Christmas, so be mindful of that. Volume might be lower than usual. I definitely use fibs a lot. Ooh, NVIDIA with the dirty looking W on the 4-hour. I definitely use fibs a lot depending on the setup. Yeah, NVIDIA looks like it wants to keep on going up. If it is going to be a valid W, because we have the higher low with the 3 up, which is the best version that I enjoy, we can definitely head back to 138, 139 next week if we continue higher. I would want to see displacement close above this level. Maybe we get something like this, come back down, and then head back up. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't gap up. That will suck. All right, let me get these Tesla targets real quick. Welcome for those who are coming in here. Whatever tickers you want me to add to the watch list, put it in the chat. And Lucky wants me to look at MU. Yeah, I'll definitely add that in there. Let's get these Tesla levels real quick. You like the 50% on all time frames? Yeah. Excuse me. Almost died. Yeah, the 50% fib level is really good. I use it for some of my setups. Man, Tesla's ATR has been crazy. It's doubled since it had that huge run up, which is fantastic. It's like we're back at pre-split levels. We'll keep it there for now. All right, let's look at some swing trades. Lucky, do you want me to add Moo for like to look at it for swing setups or for day trading or both? Because I'll add it for both. That's fine.
Swing.
For a swing? Cool. So let me adjust this. All right. What do we got on the weekly? Weekly looks disgusting. We have to clear this entire area to choose a direction. The weekly might stay inside. We do have a nice failed 2 down, so we could probably move back up to the upside. The only thing that I don't like about this is the weekly has that huge 3 bar. So it might be an inside bar on this week's candle coming up. So there might be a better swing trading opportunity when this week closes for potential 3-1-2 up or 3-1-2 down. But I will add it nonetheless. You can always use the daily as an earlier entry. I just wouldn't go with my full position size. Let me bring up my Thinkorswim chart because I want to see my broadening formations for CVS. I haven't traded MU in a while. Didn't they get obliterated because of earnings? If I recall correctly?
Yes.
I wonder if it was overreaction. I got to see what the results were. Oh, yeah, they beat earnings. The revenue was down by 5 million. Like, it's nothing. Maybe the guidance wasn't good. I'm not sure what the details were, but it looks like they beat earnings. All right, let's get back here. Man, NVIDIA gave that nice 2-1 reversal off that BF. I'm jealous. I should have been looking at it. Oh, well. Got CVS. Triple inside bar, bouncing off a monthly broadening formation. All right. Daily, the trigger will be a little above the BF. The weekly is just horrendous, just straight killed. Definitely overall bearish trend on CVS. Short term, well, short term is neutral since it hasn't decided what it wants to do yet. Let's see. What am I going to do with CVS? I don't like these wicks, but if the setup is there, the setup is there. Hopefully there isn't a gap up because I hate when it does that. Then I'll have to wait for another setup to get in, and I don't like chasing. Let's see. The stop loss will be a little tight. ATR is $2, so it'll take at least 3 days, 2 days and change to reach the $50 target, assuming it gets bought up and it's a really good bounce. What contracts would I look at? Let's see the pricing. I gotta check target too. February 50 calls are pretty cheap. That's 61 days. And it's off a daily time frame. Delta is decent. Theta is only $2 a day, which is nothing. It's open interest. Open interest is good on the 50s for February. 50s also good for January, but it's only 26 days. I would personally want at least minimum 30 days. About the gap up, what if it only gaps up a tiny bit, then closes the gap and starts to go back up and your entry alert triggered? For a swing trade, as long as it doesn't hit a target and it gaps up a little bit and then retest the entry, I'll get in. That's fine to me. But if it gaps up by a lot and it's like already hitting a target, I leave the trade alone. It's not worth it anymore for me. All right, so let's look at, let me lay this plan out real quick. So CVS 50 strike call. With the mid price, let's say $145, give or take. Delta is 30. Let's get some targets. This can be target 1 if you want, which is like 50 cents away. I probably won't care too much about that personally. Pretty much lines up with the 38.2 fib. Let's use the 50 fib. And then we have that strat one, 61. $70, 786, and let's say this wick up here. All right. Realistically, oh, actually the entry is there. Whoops. So TP1, strat TP1. Use this as a second target if you want to. And let's just say I'll put this up here as well. Say that's TP6. All right, let's do some math. So the delta's 30. Hey, Jay, welcome. Hey, Raul. All right, delta's 30. Let's see what we'll potentially get on this trade. So the stop loss is $1.17. Let's get that out the way. Stop loss approximately, let's see, that's $30 and then a tenth, about 33.35. And then targets, TP1, TP2, oops, strat TP1, TP2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. These are all going to be approximate values because if IV changes, if theta changes, delta changes, etc. All right. That's what? 33, a third? So not going to be nothing crazy. Maybe about 155 through 165. For the strat, that's about half, so 15 added. So that'll be 160 through, let's say, 175. $67, similar to the strat target. Dollar. So that would be 175 through 190. $1.20. It's a fifth. $6. So 36. It's about 50. No, it'll be a little more. Actually, TP4 is wrong. That should be about 180 to 2. And then TP4, it's $1.20. Similar, yeah, somewhere around that range. TP5, it's almost, say, about 55 being added to it. So it's $4. It's 120. And then a fifth, 126, 125, give or take. So that would be $2.65 through, say, about 2.80, give or take. Keep in mind, the closer this gets to the strike price, the higher the delta is going to be. So this is just an approximate value of what the contract will be worth when it hits these levels. Keep in mind, if it just chops a long time and doesn't go to the targets, that may be less because theta is going to kick in. But this is probably what I'm going to be looking for on these contracts. Or on this specific contract anyway. This is for February. The monthly contract. Also, welcome for those who just came in here. Whatever you want me to look at to add to the watch list, let me know, besides what I come up with. All right, let's keep it going. Let's look for any double inside weeks. Ulta, anybody trade Ulta here? I don't really trade it, so I don't really care to add it to the watch list, but if anybody trades it here, I'll add it.
I've traded it.
All right, let's add that in here. I'll put it at the top of the list. I go from like weekly, daily, 4 hour, just to keep it uniform. I haven't traded Ulta in like 2 years. On above. So this is a double inside bar on the week. Let's see if that's correct. Ah, interesting. Whoops. You can use the daily to get in a little earlier if it breaks to the up or downside. Just be mindful that the weekly is trading inside back to back. So overall trend, the monthly reverse. So definitely bullish overall. Short term is just chopping around with the double inside week after earnings. So be mindful of that. UNH, good old United Health. And then we'll look at AI next. Double inside bar on United Health. Let's bring it over here. What's the weekly doing? Weekly is getting bought up from these lows over here. Overall bearish. Yeah, quarterly went outside to the downside. But hey, we'll see. If we reverse to the upside, can aim for these highs. So the downside, if it breaks that low, it's just probably gonna be an H or lowercase h or bearish TTO. We'll see. All right, what else we got? AI. Weekly's getting bought up from these lows in the fair value gap. It's a $45. I can see it if we get a good enough news. Also, reminder for those who aren't in my group or want to work with me. Well, let me go one by one. If you want to join my group, this is the last month to pay a one-time payment of, with the discount, about $24, $25. Whoever wants to join after January, you will pay a monthly subscription. So whoever joins in before the year is done, you will pay one time and one time forever. I'll post the link in the chat in a few moments, and it'll be in the description of the video too, with the code that you'll use. Daily. All right. Brief intermission. So $35 one time, but with the discount of using the code December 2024 at checkout, it'll be $24.50, I think it is. What is that? December 24. $24.50. One-time payment to join the group. And 30% off really whatever you want. If you want my mentorship and my course, that it also applies to that. As a reminder to you guys. All right, let's get back to AI. I can see it. Just got to clear this fair value gap over here. Based on its ATR, it can knock that out in a day. 50 fib level is up here too, so we'll see what it wants. I posted the link in the chat. All right, what else you guys want me to look at? What other stocks? Did I check the weekly already? Double inside day. Let's see what we get. Might not be much because of last week. Morgan Stanley. I don't really care for these tickers. I don't trade them. CVS already got that added. Let's check 3-1 weeks. Macy's. I don't really care to add Macy's to the watch list, but there's a 3-1 setup on the weekly if anybody wants to look at that. Nothing that I would trade here on the 3-1 daily. 3-1 month. What we got? Home Depot. I'm only going to add Home Depot because Bags loves Home Depot. I'm pretty sure he's already looking at it too. Shout out to Bags, by the way. Let's see, 3-1. Ew. I hate when these monthly candles inside bars are this wide. Nothing good for me, honestly. There might be a broader information here that it's bouncing off of. I do like this failed 2 down candle. Pretty strong candle. I'll add it just for principle. But I don't really care too much for this myself. For those who just came in here, whatever tickers you want me to look at, put it in the chat and I'll take a look at it. Think any view on ALAB? I have no idea what that is. Let's find out. Let's see. Just looking at the chart, definitely overall bullish. Oh yeah, definitely super bullish. Looks like it just came out recently. What sector is this in? It's pharmaceuticals? Probably pharmaceuticals. Yeah, definitely bullish. Super. The weekly close as a hammer doji. I would want this to be green, but maybe we get another continuation. We'll see. Last week triggered the TTO, or Friday triggered the TTO entry. So we may be going for a new all-time high. Based on its ATR, that could be knocked out in one day. So whoever is looking at ALAB, definitely have a bullish setup. CCL. Oh yeah, that's right. Jess was mentioning that. Not bad. We can get a nice 3-2 setup to the upside. Go take out these highs over here. The ATR is still under $1. So it'll take like 2 days for it to hit that target over here. CCL moves too. If you can catch a good move and it goes in your favor, it's an easy 100% swing. All right, let's check out some news. Just consumer confidence. It's nothing crazy. Yeah, just one piece of news tomorrow at 10 a.m. Nothing crazy. There's going to be yellow folders on Tuesday, or orange folders, which I consider red or orange. So it can be high impact or nothing can happen. Jobless claims on Thursday. Let's see if they give everybody a green week for the end of the year. All right, let me get this real quick. Cool. Also, we're gonna have the next Let's Learn with Advent class tonight at 8 p.m. I think I have it. I think it's at 8 p.m. This is scheduled for. I wish this would tell me. 7 p.m. tonight. 7 p.m. tonight is the next Let's Learn with Advent series where you can ask me whatever you want and I will help you out. It's going to be live on the YouTube channel. So the same way you join this live, it is also going to be on the YouTube channel that you can see it there. So if you guys want to ask me questions that's not Watchlist related, you're more than welcome to. If you go to the YouTube and you go to, I think, live, you'll see here, Let's Learn with Advent. Hit notify me so it can remind you when we start. That'll be at 7 p.m. tonight. And as always, last reminder, if you want to join my group, $24.50 using the code December24. The code expires at the end of the month. So it's 30% off anything that I offer. If you join after the month ends, you're going to be paying a monthly subscription. So whoever joins prior, it's going to be a one-time payment. So keep that in mind. Any last things that you guys want me to check out before we wrap up? David, it's going to be on Zoom. YouTube for the Let's Learn, since it's like what I do for the public and for other groups that I support. One thing to note, for those who are watching this and are not in my group is not a signals group. So if you want to get spoon-fed trades, that's not what my group is. My group is educational based. We're here to help you make you self-sufficient as a trader and support you and hold you accountable every step of the way. But we are not going to spoon feed you trades. So if you're looking for that, that's not my group. We also live trade every Tuesdays and Fridays because I know people are going to ask me. Cool. Any last things you guys want to go over? If not, I will end the stream in 2 minutes. Let me actually post this. All right, yep, that's for tomorrow. Let's fix my spelling. Sweet. I'm going to make it off a trade and invest it wisely before year end. Well, we will be here waiting for you. God's willing. Definitely. Cool. Thank you guys for coming out and asking your questions and giving me tickers to add to the watch list. For those in my group, we'll pretty much do this every single Sunday. For those not in my group, might not do it that often starting in the new year, just to make it fair for those who are in here anyway. Maybe once a month, or maybe once every 2 months. We'll see how I feel. Other than that, for those in the Discord groups, I already posted the watch list in there. For those on YouTube or who know me from Reddit, I'll be posting it there shortly. Enjoy the rest of your day and your Sundays. I'll see you guys tonight at 7 p.m.